Namaste, and happy Thursday. Hi, Ann. Surprise. Hi, I'm Alvin, and I'm the owner of Massage Flow, which is located inside of Rise Yoga's studio. I'm also the man lucky enough to be Ann's boyfriend for the last 12 years. In case you're wondering, Ann's not too far away. She's only in Texas, taking a short vacation visiting her 2 daughters, getting herself a little bit more recharged and revitalized and a little bit rested so she can come back hitting it hard here at the studio, creating some great programs and these awesome videos that she does for you every Thursday. So I wanted to talk to you just a little bit today about what it means to be truly wealthy. You know, after I dropped Ann off at the airport, I was here at the studio waiting for one of my clients to show up, and a friend of mine had posted a nice little quote on Facebook that said, "Wealth isn't about how much more you can have, but rather it's about appreciating what you already have." And you know, that really kind of struck a chord with me because with Ann being gone, I know I'm not the easiest person to live with. Shoot, I can barely live with myself. And she does so much to take care of me. And the more and more that time has gone by while she's been gone, the more and more I really appreciate her and notice how much more she enriches my life. With that in mind, something happened with my son that made that even more poignant for me. He was at the gas station the other day, putting gas in his car, and there was a homeless man that was just going through the garbages, you know, just pulling out cans and bottles and just setting them aside and putting them in a little bag that he had there. My son watched him as he was doing this, and then all of a sudden the man walked over to my son and he says, "Do you have any cans or bottles that I can take off your hands for you out of your car?" Now my son Adam said, "No, I really don't have anything, but thanks." Then the guy says, "Well, you know what? If you have any garbage, I'll go ahead and take that off your hands too." He goes, "Because I'm stepping over to this garbage can next." Adam said, just kind of laughed and chuckled and said, "Nah, I really don't have anything, but thanks anyways." So the guy went on about his way, just going through all the different garbage cans at the gas station, pulling out cans and bottles. Adam really thought about this for a little bit and walked over to the guy and handed him a $5 bill and said, "Thanks, and I hope you find what you need." Went back and came home. It was later that evening when Adam and I were talking about it that Adam said something that really was important to me, and that was, "Dad, it made me feel like $1,000,000. You know, so many times in our life we think of things in terms of scarcity, what we don't have, how much more we need to have, that we really don't take the time to appreciate what we do have and realize how much we have and how really wealthy we are. It can be something as simple as just, you know, what your spouse does for you in the mornings when you're getting ready for work, or, you know, just a quick text message from, you know, our son or a daughter, or even from a friend that just seems a little bit encouraging. And those things make us wealthy, but what truly makes us wealthy is when we really show and express how appreciative we are of it. I know that when Ann comes home, I am showing her huge how much I've appreciated all the things that she does for me. I challenge everybody, this next week, start appreciating what you've got, but also expressing it. And if this studio's been one of them, go up to Ann, give her a big hug, let her know. That's all I've got for now. I promise you, Ann will be back next week with another tip on how to live a happy and healthy life. Namaste.